Hello, Space Command. It's Mr. Horty and Mr. Hobbes here. And here we are to show... I don't know why I'm doing this. I just am. Hobbes, you're kind of rubbing up against the mic there, buddy. How you doing? You want to show the people how we make you have a voice? Alright, well, I'm going to put you... I love you, buddy. I'm going to put you over here so you can watch the magic happen. Please don't attack my... Yep, he's attacking my hand. Just like always. Yeah, I've caught you. I've caught you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Where are you going? Hobbes, what are you doing? Where are you going? Yeah, you're just going to sit right on the keyboard, aren't you? Yep, that's what you're bringing to this relationship, I see. That's what you're doing. While I'm here trying to work, you're just going to sit on the keyboard. I see how it is. Okay, fine. Whatever. Hi, everybody. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how we made the voices for Captain Hobbes and Sergeant Scully in the trailer. That if the monitor is shaking, that's because Captain Hobbes has decided to do this. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do this, but I need you to see what I'm working with. Literally in my face. There's the screen that you guys are looking at right there. There he is. Literally in my face, essentially. Isn't that right, buddy? So I'm going to show you how we made that. First things first is we click a record button. And as you can see, we have levels right here that show me like how my levels are coming in, so they're not looking like all red and everything like that. I put the mic a little bit away from my face. Now this is... Are you going to attack me? This... I gesture... Don't you do it. Now, what we do is... we make sure that the mic is away from the face. Now, this is not the mic that we traditionally use whenever we are recording lines. We're generally in a soundproof booth / closet. So, we're going to have a little bit of difficult time getting everything to work here because we have walls everywhere and we don't have a cat trying to attack us when we are trying to record. I mean, we have we have cats tagging us all the time. Just not when we are trying to record, literally staring me in the face while I'm trying to do this. So, ow! And he's hitting stuff on the keyboard now. Thanks, buddy. Look, okay, so just, like, there he is, right there. So I'm just going to go to my mouse. Very nice. Very easy. I'm just going to go to my mouse. Move it around. Alright. So, we have to get into character, first of all. It's very important that we get into character. Oh, it's recording. Why is it recording? I don't want it to record. Did you hit the record button while I was recording? Hobbes, you know, that's just waste of space. Man. Alright, we're just going to open up a new one. Don't hit the... His tail got caught on the... Alright, well, we're back. Hobbes. So we have to get into character. How do we get in character for an egotistical cat that likes to mess with people and only cares about himself? It's actually not that hard. What I generally like to do when I'm trying to get in the mood to play Captain Hobbes is I just think of a basic guy, or person, I should say, who's kind of slimy, kind of slick, kind of easygoing, talks kind of through the side of his mouth, like that. Your basic space ace type guy. Like, how you doing? How you doing? So, whenever I want to do that, I just come up with a line. For instance, I might say something along the lines of, Feline Space Patrol, it's Captain Hobbes, coming in for a landing. And that's the basic line right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look back at it, and we're going to cut out a bunch of the dead stuff that we don't need. So it's going to play back. Here we go. Hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, I'll just turn down the volume. Since I might say something along the lines of, Feline Space Patrol, it's Captain Hobbes, coming in for a landing. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is just get rid of all this stuff right here. We need to go down to a process, turn the volume down a few decibels. I say about 3 decibels is good, just to make sure it's not too loud. I also then will go to noise gate, which is under effects, to get out that grainy sound in between the lines, because I don't want you to hear any background stuff. I would say about maybe 20. Let's
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
So too much. Let's go to 25. I think that's why I had it on 25 to begin with. Down. There we go. Let's preview it.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
Alright, so we need to go down a little bit more. Let's go down to 28.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
Alright, so what we just did there is made sure all this space in between the words is silent. So now what we're going to want to do is this. It still sounds a little weird. We're going to go to processes. We're going to go to EQ. We're going to go to graphic. This is the base graphics that I have for this, so let's take a listen.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
So I like that. It functions the waves a little bit better. Now, if I wanted to say make it sound like Captain Hobbes is coming through the radio, that would be a little bit different. I go back to EQ, I go to graphic, and I think it's it's this slider.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
In fact, I like that, but not too much. So let's preview.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes.
All right, I like it, but we're gonna have to turn the volume down once again. Let's go to volume again.
Feline Space Patrol.
All right, so that sounds good. So now we have all this dead air on the back end of it. Again, just delete it. Bam, diggity, boom. Now comes the fun part. Now comes where we actually make it sound like Captain Hobbes, because as you guys know, Captain Hobbes kind of has more of a high-pitched voice. I don't know why I'm doing that. That is not Captain Hobbes' voice at all. All we do is we go to pitch blend. Now, it's already set on 3, a +3. That is generally where I keep it for the cats to make it sound more cat-like. So let's try it.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
There was something weird with that first line.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
So that's generally where I keep it. We could turn it up just a little bit more if I went a little too deep, like 3.5. Let's try it.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
Boom. Right there. And I like the little bit of an echo at the beginning,
Feline Space Patrol.
because it makes it sound like they are actually in an area that would echo if they're listening to him over the radio. Which they would be, because he's coming in for a landing. And unless we're doing the shot inside the cabin, this is how it would happen. So that is how we manipulate the sound to make it sound kind of like Captain Hobbes. Unfortunately, we may be changing a little bit of the sound, because as a captain, he needs to have a distinct voice. And to be honest, I just don't think we're there yet. I mean, it was great for the trailer that we got, but some of the comments we got, they weren't too sure about the voices. And I like Sergeant Scully's voice a lot, but I was never happy with Captain Hobbes. So we may have to affect it a little bit more. But that is basically how we work and how we get all of the different voices for this series. And that's what I'm liking. Let's listen to it one more time, and then we'll call it.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
And we could do a bunch of little touch-ups here and there, but for the most part, this is what we got. I mean, we could go back into the EQ it and really try to make it sound a little bit more centered. And
Feline Space Patrol.
That's not centered.
It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
That's how you make it sound a little bit like the radio is a little bad and stuff like that, but I'm not going to do that. And then we can always go back in here and we can noise gate it a little bit more, add a little distortion, a little bit delay. Flange and wah-wah are always fun.
Feline Space Patrol. It's Captain Hobbes. Coming in for a landing.
So we may use that if, like, Captain Hobbes was on the Guppy planet fighting the Guppy army, where he's underwater fighting all the time. It may sound a little bit like he's underwater. Just those little effect things that really help us out. So I hope I hope that this was an interesting vlog. It gave you a little bit of an insight of what it's like here at HQ. I am in no way a sound design master or anything. Are you coming back over here? All right, you coming to say goodbye to everybody? I am in no way a sound design master. This is what I learned a bit in college, and I've had this same Okay, fine, go. I've had the same program for the past 8-ish years. That's why it's SoundForge Audio 10. Please don't hit anything on the keyboard, Hobbs. That's why it's SoundForge 10. I've never updated because it was a free program I got with taking the class, and I kind of like the program, so it's pretty nice. So thank you guys. Hopefully you had a little bit of fun, and we can see you next time. Please don't knock the webcam over again, Hobbs. I'm gonna... And from all of us here at AstroCats HQ, we want to thank you for stopping by today, and we hope to see you later. Let's pounce. Peace.